the children and youth, and we know about their dreams and aspirations. It's for you and by you. And now let's enjoy our segment.
Welcome to the city of traffic lights. Welcome. Which class are you in? What the name of our class? Who is your head teacher? Who is your headmistress? What's the color of our flag? What's the color of our eagle? Who is your nationality?
What's your name?
I am Dareen Walid.
How old are you?
I am 7 years old.
What about your grade?
KG2B.
And tell me, what would you like to be in the future?
I am the doctor.
What's your name?
Salma. I am Salma Mahmoud.
How old are you, Salma?
7.
7. And what's your grade?
KG2B.
Do you like drawing?
Yes.
Tell me, what do you like? Music, drawing? What do you do?
Music.
As we have heard, James, this is the traffic city. Actually, it's very interesting because it introduced the youth and the kids to their neighborhood. So we can see the police station, we can see the library, we can see a model of a school. Also, we can see the hospital, the local hospital, as well as some of the important and masterpieces of art. Like, for instance, one of the symbols of Cairo is the Nahdat Masr statue, or the Renaissance statue. So we can see it behind me as well. Also, there are some of the traffic signs, so as to teach them also about traffic. This is very interesting because I haven't seen a model like this before, to teach the children about the various name of the various components of their neighborhood, as well as the traffic signs, in such an entertaining and colorful way. now is karate champion Saifullah Shams. Saif is 13 years old. He won 2 championships, the African championship as well as the Italian championship for karate players and athletes under the age of 13. Tell me, Saif, when did you start playing karate?
I start play karate when I have 8 years.
Yes. And tell me more about your training. Like how many hours do you train per day? And please look to the camera a little bit.
I training in the morning 2 hours and in the night sometimes 4 or 3.5 hours.
Now tell me about a day in your life. When do you study? When do you play karate?
Okay, I wake up 6.5 o'clock in the morning, go to school. I go to home to the in 3 hours. Come from the school, go to the training with my coach Hisham Mansi. Training 3 hours or 4 hours, and I make my homework and go to sleep.
Now, when you did the African Championship, was it in Egypt or you traveled somewhere in Africa?
Travel.
Tell me, where did you go?
I go to Johannesburg in the South Africa. I take a gold medal.
Yes.
And Italy, I go to play with the name of the club. I don't know the name, but I take the gold medal.
Now, tell me, at your age, traveling to a foreign country, how was the idea for you? How did it feel that you left Egypt, you packed, you went on your own, and of course, you must have stayed in a room with someone else. Tell me about that experience.
It's very nice because they are have good mind, thinking good in the karate, thinking good.
Now, was there a certain game that you were, it was hard for you, or you were afraid, oh, I'm worried about a certain player because you really wanted to get the gold and there was someone that you felt that, oh, this might be hard competition?
No, my coach told me, make the things or the kata when we play in the training. If you make this, inshallah, you will go to take the gold medal. If you didn't try to bring the gold medal because they are very strong.
Very strong.
Yes.
Which country do you feel that they are very good in karate?
I think Johannesburg and Japan is a very good karate.
Thank you, dear. Oh yes, tell me, what would you like to be in the future?
And inshallah, I want to be a good player in the player in the karate.
I wish all your dreams come true.
Thank you.
Mississippi putting it down. I'm the hottest round. I told y'all mother, y'all can stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come and get me now. Cause you with me now. The biggie bounce. I know you think the way I switch my style. People sing around. The people gather round. The people jump around. Get your feet on. Get your feet on. Get your feet on. Get your feet on. Get your feet on.
Joining me right now is champion Mustafa Mahmoud. He's 11 years old, he's in grade 5 and he acquired 3 medals in karate. Well, first of all, tell me more about your medals.
My first medal,
Would you show it to us as you're talking?
it's my first medal. It's a medal of the champion in my club. It's champions for my club, not for any club.
Yes. And the silver one?
And silver for the school,
And the one behind it?
for Giza Championship.
So this is the Giza Championship. This must have been hard. You must have had to work very hard because you'll be having a lot of athletes in front of you. Tell me about preparing yourself to such championships, the training you do.
I do some days 4-5 hours.
Yeah.
And I train in karate and fitness. And I work very hard to have the medal.
Yeah. Now, karate, I think it needs a lot of muscle control because you have to do the movement, but still you don't, either you display it to the public or you don't hurt your partner, right?
Yes.
Joining me right now is athlete Ziad Hisham. Actually, Ziad is only 9 years old and he has been playing gymnastics. He won several medals. Now we'll learn more from him. Well, Ziad, tell me more about these medals. Wow, you have 3. Well, tell me, when did you start gymnastics? At what age?
3.
3. And wow, all these. Would you show it to them? Now, tell me more. Do you remember which medals are for what? Like, for instance, tell me about this medal.
This silver
Yes.
and this medal
Yes.
is
Yes, it's from the Egyptian Federation for Gymnastics.
yes.
Mississippi putting it down. I'm the hottest round. I told y'all mother, y'all can stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now. Cause you with me now. The biggie pounds. I know you think the way I switch my style. People sing around. The people gather round. The people jump around. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. Get your freak on.
I'm Tasneem Mustafa. I'm 15 years old. I'm in third prep or grade 9. Okay, I am the main broadcaster of the school. I broadcast Arabic, English, French, and some other sections or other other kinds of broadcasting. I started playing music since I was in fourth primary. I started firstly on the xylophone. Then after escalation and after practicing, I started playing on the piano. Then I started on the accordion. Then I just wanted to play violin, but there is no time because we have studying and practicing on our instruments, so it's so hard. It's very hard to separate between studying and playing music and preparing for a broadcast for the second day. So I think it's the very hardest job I had ever done in my life. I am playing piano 2 hours a day and preparing for a broadcast if it had been told to me. for just half an hour. I will just end my broadcast. And that's my free time between studying, and as we are grade 9 or 3rd prep, so that's so important that we have to study. I have broadcasting, as I said, and music. I like drawing. I am a beginner in drawing, not a great artist, but I love drawing and playing music. Doing some editing in videos, photographing, so I can do a lot of hobby. The journalist competition, one day here in 3rd prep, the last term, our journalist teacher came to me and said that he want me to enter the competition. So I agreed happily, because that was my dream, to have a great place in broadcasting, because that's my first hobby. So I agreed, and I had spoken with an Arabic teacher. He's a writer and an Arabic teacher. Then after a while, our video has been sent to the government, or Cairo governorate. So I have won the first place on it, and it has an escalation all over Egypt.
The heart does
Joining me right now is Diana Komi. Diana is in 10th grade and she has a beautiful voice. Diana, tell me, when did you start singing?
When I was young, when I was 8 or 7, I guess.
And then you joined the school choir, the music team of the school?
Yes, I guess when I'm in 6th grade. Yes.
And tell me about practicing, because of course you need to train your voice, especially that I heard you and you do a lot of intonations, and even you can sing high notes and low notes. So tell me about the training hours.
Okay, first I want to thank all of the teacher here in our school, especially music teacher, because they supporting me and helping me to improve my talent. They training me and.
Like how many hours? Is it every day or once a week, twice a week?
Twice a week, I guess.
And how many hours?
About 4 hours. I think 4 hours.
Now, what about the school concerts? Have you performed in any school concerts?
Yes, it was amazing, and I hope to be. Yes, I want to be a singer in the future. That's my dream. That's all.
Yeah. Tell me, who's your favorite singer or musician?
Of course, Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson. That's all, and many singers like Rihanna, and what else? I cannot
remember all. Now, for singing, do you like singing in English only, or you can sing English and Arabic?
I sing English, Arabic, French, Deutsch. Yes, yes.
So now tell me, when you're at home, do you practice singing or it's only in school? And if so, tell me, how many hours do you study, how many hours do you sing, and when do you go out with your friends? Tell me about a day in your life.
Of course, I practice in my home because I love singing. I like to hear slow singing and opera. My friends like my voice. When we hanging out together, they keep telling me, "Please sing. We like your voice." They supporting me to be a singer in the future.
That's great. That's great. I wish all your dreams come true, and I wish that you'd become a famous singer as you wish to be.
Thank you so much.
Today in Kids Show, we have seen a variety of activities held by our youth. We have looked into their artistic activities, we've listened to music, we've looked into the various sports activities taken by them and undertaken by them. In addition also to their scientific innovations, we've met exceptional youth and kids, and that brings us to the end of this episode of Kids Show. But before we end it and wrap it up, I'd like to describe the beautiful atmosphere we're in. We've just seen the children and the youth in the playground during the recess, and it's such a rich day full with activities, and that would bring us again to the end of this episode of Kids Show. Until we meet again with more kids and more activities for you and by you, it's goodbye.
I love Kids Show. Bye.